All right, so a couple people have said, okay, Donaldson, this is great. I use my grade check. This is a fake grade check, by the way, but I've done my grade check. And now I just don't know, okay, when I add more assignments, how do I do that? So I want to show you guys how to add more assignments. So there are 3 more assignments in the grade book, and so let's put them in. So on 12, 17, 20, you had an assignment. And you know what? We could just do it like this. We could just drag these. On 12, 17, 20, we had an assignment. On 12, 18, 20, we had an assignment. And then just today, the 8th, we had an assignment. So let's put those in. So on the 17th, we had the electron, electron configuration worksheet. Okay. That was a participation grade. On the 18th, we had checkpoint 3.3. That was obviously a quiz. And then today we had checkpoint 4.1. And that was obviously a quiz. Okay, so now how do I do that? Well, we can talk about how many points each one of these things was out of. So the electron configuration diagram packet was out of 6. The quiz 3.3 was out of 14. And then the quiz today was out of 13. So we can go ahead, we can just enter our scores. So let's pretend hypothetically I got a full 6 points on this. I only got an 8 on this, but then today's I got a 12. Okay, so what does that look like? Well, for anything, if you haven't noticed, anything quiz or test related, we need to scale. Okay, and all quizzes scale out of 10 and all tests scale out of 20. So I need to scale these two guys. Well, I've already done the math for you. So let me show you how we work this. How do we make this work total? And the answer is, in order to make these, we have to multiply them by scalars. So what we do is we click on the box, like right here, and we say equals, okay? And we click on our score, and we're going to multiply it by 0.71. Okay, when we hit equal, it will automatically fill. Okay, we don't want to do, it's saying, hey, do we want to autofill? No, we don't want to autofill because they're not all the same. Okay, but effectively, that's how many points we got out of 10. And we can actually click this square right here and we can drag it over to the next box and it will multiply it by the same amount. Notice, if we did it right, our score should be darn near out of 10, which 9.9, that's pretty close. Okay, so there it is. And then finally, for this one right here, it's only out of 13. So we're going to take, we're going to go equals. We're going to take our score. And we are going to multiply it by 0.77. There we go. And again, I'll drag that over. Hey, look at that. It's pretty close out of 10. So there we go. There we have our scores. It's nice, easy to do as long as you know the multiplier. So if you needed to, you could pause the video. You could go do that. Watch this a couple times. You're like, okay, that's great, Donaldson. I appreciate that. But now how do I make it go into here? Well, we need to adjust what our formulas look like. So you have to be very careful on how you do this, but I'm going to show you. Okay, first thing is our first assignment that we need to put in there is an assignment. It's our participation grade. So if you go up here and you click on this, you're going to see there's this big, long equation. And you might be like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, all you're going to do is you're just going to double click on it. Okay, and it's going to bring up this huge equation. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to add the new assignment that we just put in. So in this first, where it says sum, we're going to come down here and we're going to put in our first assignment right here after the 33. We're going to go comma. And we're going to come down, we're going to put our new assignment, which is right here. This is our score. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're also going to want to make sure that we put what it was out of, so we can come down here. We can go comma, and we can go right here. Boom, done. We have now just put in, it's there, there's our 35, there's our 35, it's totally done. When we double click and we look at what all it's calculating, you can see all the participation scores are added in. Finally, we want to do that exact same process, but with our quizzes, because we've taken 2 new quizzes. So I'm going to come right here. Again, same thing. It's adding up all the quiz scores, but now it's adding up the scores on the right side. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to add a comma. I'm going to come down to my 2 quizzes. I also want to add in this one and this one. Oops, this one, and then I can hit Control and this one. I want both of those guys. So notice it says F36, F37 for my first sum. And then I can come down here, I can go comma, and I can do, again, Control, and I can go right here and right here. Boom. And it will automatically update. And now my grand total I've already done the calculations for you that go into the grand total, but now you've effectively added your quiz scores in. So look, now when I click on this, I can come down, those two quiz scores have been added in, and I can see that they're right there. Hope that helps. Let me know. I'm happy to walk you through it if you need any further assistance.